folks here.
Governor, when you told the press that nobody in your office had been aware of the results, we now know that that was inaccurate. But at the time you were telling the press that, what had you done to make sure that that was accurate information? What were you basing that information on when you said nobody in my office knew about these results?
I'm not exactly sure, you know, as I said before, I mean, I was, the first time I entered the information process on this was on July 16th when we moved. I mean, you know, over the now, all I can say, Tony, is as I said before, I know my staff made mistakes. As soon as it became clear to me, became crystal clear to me, I instructed them, all the relevant ones, to sit down and answer your questions about this, which they did. I can't say with, you know, with certainty what that exact date, whatever that came to my head, but I thought that process a few weeks ago was the way to do that, to put people in a room and allow questions.
Let me
This will need to be the last question, too.
Well, go ahead. Somebody.
What kind of time?
I'm going to give Tony a bonus question here. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sorry.
I'll try to rephrase my other question. When you told us that nobody in your office knew, is that based on your conversation with Jack Cardetti, with John Watson? I mean, what made you convinced that that was true? We now know it wasn't. Did you know what Jack knew at that point? I'm trying to figure out where the breakdown was. You said there's breakdowns. We still don't really know where the breakdown was between Jack Cardetti and you.
Yeah, I really don't. As I said before, I mean, I just don't have. I can't say with certainty any exact date about this because I just don't remember. I mean, this thing has moved along. And I don't mean in any way to minimize the work and the efforts that's being done here by a number of people. But this is a very busy job. We've reached a point in which I felt that those members of my staff that were relevant should be put in front of the press and be asked whatever questions y'all wanted to ask them. I did that, and that's what we did a couple of weeks ago. That's all I can say. It's not a single data point, and it's not these are just. This is a wonderful, interesting, and busy job, and clearly the communication could have been better, crisper, and more accurate here. And regardless of whether any of that is my fault or not, it's my responsibility. I'm governor of the state of Missouri. And so my goal has been, as I said, as I reached the end here, what are we going to use these mistakes for? What is the jumping off point here going to be? Is it going to be a slow march of trickling information, or is it going to be a pivot point for public policy in the state? And